Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Dawn, you back from Sam's? Whew. How's everybody doing tonight? Whew. Did you send the text?
No.
Okay. Whew. And I have so many cards to show this month. I have so many cards to show this month because not only did Brenda send me her cards, but so did Sandra. And it's so cool because Sandra, her last name is Peterson, spelled the same exact way as our name. And she lives in Germany. So we don't know if we're related or not. If she was from South Louisiana, I would definitely say we were related because, we're all, my mom has like a bajillion first cousins. So hold on a minute, guys. Matt's fixing something. So I can't see what's going on. So if you're on here and you have not signed up for our text service, you might want to sign up for that because Matt does send a text every time I go live, and he sends like little coupon codes for.
And you also get a $10 gift certificate when you sign up to receive text messages.
Yes, that's awesome. I love getting those little $10 gift cards because, it's just enough sometimes to pay for shipping. Not with us because our shipping, but if you would, it's like, it's girl math, right? Girl math. You spend $60 to get free shipping, and then you get $10 off. Then you got to buy something else. So you get something for free, right? Isn't that how it works? I don't think Matt agrees with me, but girl math, I saw that today. They were talking about dog math, on Instagram. It's so funny. Girl math, yeah, because you got a $10 coupon. So you got $10 off. So you have to add something else to your cart because you have to get it for free, right? At least that's what I think. Matt does rock, yes. So guys, thank you for being here today. My name is Nicole Peterson. I'm the owner designer of Picket Studios. My husband Matt is also in here, and we own and run Picket Fence. We're the owner operators of Picket Studios. How about that? And he loves to come in here and start making noise. So he's actually cutting my box open for me. I was gonna.
Is it okay if I make noise for that?
Yeah, you can open the box. He's opening the box. The warehouse always packs a box for me to make sure I actually have everything when I do a live. Because a lot of times, I have prototypes and not actual packaging of stuff. So it looks nice and pretty. They always pack a box for me. So that way, most of the time, I will have, sometimes they forget some things, but it's okay. Hi, Brenda. How are you? I'm glad you're back from your trip, nice and safe. Is Jen on yet?
Yeah.
She is. Hello, Holly. There's Jen. All right. So, guys, let me show you some of these beautiful cards. Okay. So here's one. Now, forgive me if I'm showing a card that was from last month's release because Sandra sent me 2 huge Ziploc bags. I think this was last month. But anyway, I'm going to show you anyway. So look at this. This card, she used our new little penguin set. That's a 4x4 set. And she used this is an older die that we still have in the shop. And she stamped and made a little shaker. It's so cute. So cute. And then we have this one, which I know is from this month. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's good. So you have it from your kit last year? Yes, the Santa Claus. I'll get to that. You're right, Kelly. Here's another card from Sandra, and this is one of our new foiling cards that we have new this month. And this is one of our new colors. It's turquoise. It has sparkles on it. And then here's another one. So I kind of put them in order so I could show you. So this is another one of these cards that come in the same pack as the Eat, Drink, and Be Merry. So this is Sandra's card. And you saw what she did. All she did was run her card through her laminator, and then she had some beautiful springs added to the top of it. She matted it and popped it up, and she was good to go. Isn't that pretty? Thanks, guys. And here's another one that Brenda did. Not Brenda, I'm sorry. This is Sandra's card. So if you see Sandra, so this is I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but that's just not the way the real world works. Okay, if you're not seeing the comments, I think that's because you have to give StreamYard permission, Facebook permission to put your name on the page. Okay, so here's another card that Sandra made. Isn't this gorgeous? So this was the same pack of cards. You get 2 of each in the foiling dies of the foiling papers. So she actually just cut it in half and put it at the top. And then these are my favorite for this month. These are called Merry Christmas Friends because they're just so incredibly sweet. And I think they're going to be what's on my Christmas card this year. And then she has the beautiful fireplace die that actually comes with fire. And this is an older stamp that you see down here. And she even used some green foil and an older foiling pack. Also, I say older, last month. So old. Let's see what else. So here's one. So we do have 2 stamps this month from our very first guest illustrator, Kelly Taylor. And we got to know Kelly really well at Creativation last year. She ran our make and take table for 2 days, and she actually stayed with us at our Airbnb. And Picket Studios is very much a family-run business. And she got to meet my in-laws and my husband and Jen.
And we fed her husband.
And we even fed her husband.
He didn't really have a choice.
Yeah. When you're around Cajuns, we're kind of like Italians.
You're
just
going to
eat.
It on you.
Yeah, you're going to eat. And then he ate Kelly's husband ate some of Matt's mom's famous pralines, which is like a French candy. Some people might call it pralines. We call it pralines in South Louisiana. So here's one of her illustrations. This is on is it a 4x4 or a 3x4? It's a 4x4. So I'm going to show you that. And then I purposely put all of these in a stack together. Yes. So here is Kelly's other stamp set that she illustrated, and it's called Sweet Christmas. So here you'll see this one is from Brenda. Isn't that gorgeous? And she also used a foiling background with a new color foil. It's so pretty. I say this is from Brenda. I think this is Sandra's. This is Sandra's, I know. And here she used, Kelly's so awesome. Here she used the stencil with some of our new paper glaze Lux. See that? It's so pretty. And this is Sandra. This one is Brenda's. Brenda's probably laughing. Nicole, get it straight. So you see why I got confused? Because they're just so amazing with their coloring. Is it on autofocus?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's another one of Kelly's illustrations. There's 2 cupcakes in this set, and I'll see how it's not showing clear. And here, Brenda also used the same exact stamp set. Isn't that amazing how they can just be so different? Yay! Awesome. So here you can see same stamp set. Brenda went with beautiful pinks and blues, and then Sandra went with a much more traditional type of cupcake, but both are Christmas colors, right? If you ask me, they're both Christmas colors, and I love them both equally. So pretty. And then we have, if you remember last year, we released a kit. Thank you. We released a kit last year that was called Mr. Frosty or Mr. Frost. And this was our main character in that kit. And we always wait about a year. Sometimes it's a little over a year. It's about a year, anywhere between 9 and 14 months, something like that. Before we release, we open stock the items that were in the release. So whenever you see one of our kits, you are getting a kit at we put our kits at a phenomenal price. You're actually paying pretty much half off. So when we put them open stock, of course, then the wholesalers can purchase them, have in their stores. The stores can purchase them. So we have to go back to the regular price. So this was in our kit last year. Isn't he gorgeous? And this is from lovely Brenda. So pretty. And then here, this might be what this. I know I said the girls were like one of my favorite stamps, but this stamp set came out so good. This is called, um, okay, you know I'm terrible with names. Oh, Brand. Oh wait, this doesn't have Brenda's name on it. This might be okay, guys. Just pretend it's either Sandra or Brenda, because apparently I can't keep my mind straight. This is called Stocking Full of Coal. And it is a 4x6, and look how many amazing sentiments that is. And I did not make a die for this because this is so simple to fussy cut, so easy. And as you can see here, it doesn't have Brenda's name on it, so it might be Sandra's. Yes, isn't that gorgeous? And look, all that foiling on top, so pretty. Yeah, the stocking came out really good. And you know, I'm ready. I'm going away this weekend with some of my girlfriends and my sister to go to my sister's house in Mississippi, and we're going to go spend 3 or 4 days there just coloring. And I'm definitely bringing this stocking with me because I want to get my hands on his little beard. I know a lot of people shy away from things that are supposed to be white. Is it clear, guys? Because it doesn't look clear to me. It looks very blurry. Yes, Dawn's going to be there. So anyway, I can't wait to get my hands on this stamp and color it up because it's going to be fun to get in here with different grays. Brenda's card, yes. So it's going to be fun to get in here with different grays. And then also, I love putting grays and blues together on a card. It doesn't happen very often that you have a card where you can use both gray and browns, but it's super fun when you have one, isn't it? And then she also used, look, that beautiful same foiling pack. And I have 2 more cards to show you, and then I'm going to show you product. This one I know is Sandra's. This was a stamp set that I think I made about a year ago because I designed Christmas and Halloween all year round. All year. It wasn't focusing. Yeah, it's what I thought. Is that better now? It usually doesn't give me so much trouble. I don't know what's up. Okay, well, there we go. So all year I design Christmas, like all year. Christmas and Halloween, whenever I find something or have an idea, I just start working on it because there's such huge releases for us. And so I think I designed this like last October, this little bear guy. He's so fun. And I loved his awkward little uneven circle. I love shapes that are like that. What is the name of the deer set? Are you calling this a deer? This is a bear. And okay, I'm sorry. It's a reindeer bear. It is called Merry Christmas to You. And it does have a die. Hello, Helen. So here we have Sandra's card, and then we have Brenda's card. And I am kind of obsessed with this card that Brenda made. Guys, she used red and blue and green on a card, and it looks Christmas. I'm just so impressed that she made a card that has royal blue. It's a bear or a reindeer, either way. Or it could be a bear wearing reindeer antlers, whatever you want to call it. But he's been around for about a year now. I've been waiting to show them to you. But you see, everybody used the foil. They're just so easy to use with a laminator or a Mink machine or Gina K's new Fuse machine that everybody bought up within 2 hours. I didn't even get one. So here we go. You see how cool it is that she used all this red and blue and then came in with these greens? I don't know if I'm that courageous. I mean, that is a great card. And look, I love the different red, green, and blue sequences. Guys, these cards are just phenomenal. They are great. Look, and they're so different using the same exact thing. I always love that. Yes, that's so cute. Okay, so those are the cards. I had 10 cards, more than that to show you. But look, guys, I'm going to show you. I made a card. You want to see my card? Look. I made a card about a month ago for Halloween. And I still haven't taken pictures of it, but it was sitting right here. So I thought I would show you. I made 2 Halloween cards. That's a lot for me because, don't really get a lot of time to be creative. But it was super fun. I used the circles for the double shakers. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate it. this is a new color Lux. I'm gonna tell y'all. This Lux is called Purple Rain. We do not have it at our shop. I actually made this card for scrapbook.com. And we did a special with them where I made them exclusive a color that was called Purple Rain, and then they gave it away for free. Okay, so 3,000 people who placed orders that day at scrapbook.com actually received this color paper glaze Lux. Can you see it? There we go. See how shiny it is? So we have not released this Lux color yet, just because, things happen in life, right? So I know that they had ordered some more, even though we haven't released it. They were sent more to actually sell. So if you want this Purple Rain, it's called Purple Rain paper. It's paper glaze Lux, and the color is called Purple Rain. I don't think we're going to release it probably till maybe January. So if you want it, you can only get it at scrapbook.com. Super fun. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. What shall we do first? Let's see. I'm super excited because this month, because what we did is we ended up having to split our Christmas in half, where and this is just the Bad Crazy 6x8 stencil. And look, I use pattern paper. Ooh, I never use pattern paper. Anyway, okay, so let me get this straight real quick. My husband helped me, but I have to put them real quick in order. Where are they? I already see one that's missing. It's okay. It happens. I forgive. Okay, so I'm telling you, the Christmas friends, they're going to be my favorite. And guys, we have a new Joelle Noel. And I know that kind of sing-song that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to your ears. However, it has a die. It has a die. The last Joelle Noel set that I didn't do the die until the following year. And everyone was just like, oh gosh, why did you release it so late? And it just happens, right? But this year, there's that Joelle Noel, and it has a die, and it is in stock. And I definitely, I'm pretty honest if I tell you you don't need a die or not. You need a die for this, because you see that N right there and this S and that T. To die cut this, you need the dies. Definitely. Yes, I have Kelly's dies right here. Or I thought I did. Oh, wait, where did I put them? Okay, here they are. Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, I think I'm ready. Sorry. Last minute die delivery over here. Yes, Kelly is an amazing illustrator as well as colorist. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one I'm going to start off with, this is called My Favorite Time of Year. And it is a seamless 4x4. And if you happen to have taken my class with the Crop and Create for the SCT event, we used a seamless stamp in that class, and you guys got to see how easy you can use them. Without even having to make huge backgrounds, you can incorporate them into mini stamp designs. And seamless means when you stamp it, it lines up on all four sides, and you can just continuously make it as large as you like. All right, now here's Kelly's. So here's Kelly's first one. It's called Candy Cane Christmas. So pretty. We didn't think this one needed a die. So we just came out with the stamp, and look, I made sure that Kelly had her name on it. And then on the back as well, because I like the fact, I just think it's, yes. So these are gnomes, and they have a gnome, a moose, poinsettias, a wreath, a tree, and all kind of other little Christmas stuff going. So I wanted to make sure Kelly got credit for it. So here we are. It is called Christmas Cane, Candy Cane Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? This actually wasn't one of the designs. Thank you, Linda. Oh, that's okay. This was not one of Kelly's original designs because we were talking back and forth, and this was what her original design was. Do you see how beautiful this is? And we had been wanting to do something with cupcakes, but one cupcake, do you see this cupcake can be used all year round because it does not have any Christmas stuff, right? And then here you have a Christmas decorated candy cane. So you can either use this one for a birthday or anniversary or just I think cake is one of the best things in the world. Yes. So here's Kelly's, and this is called Sweet Holiday. So Kelly, and it does have dies. So Kelly and I were chatting back and forth, and I saw that she had all of these elements, and I'm like, Kelly, I think you could, you want to do a second stamp set? One's not good enough because I saw all of these little pieces that she had already designed and colored. I'm like, Kelly, how about you go back and we can do this one and then we release a second stamp set? And she did. And she added those together and drew this a beautiful, isn't that gorgeous? Yes, they are. And Kelly's all about coloring, so they're beautiful. So it has this stamp, which does not have a die. It's a 4x4. This is a 6x6, and it's huge. And then you have the die set, which also the dies can have all the dies for the sentiments as well as all the images, which, we do that a lot where we make dies for the imagery and as well as the coordinating sentiments. So cool. Thank you, Kelly. And again, I wanted to make Kelly's name is on it, on the front and the back, because I wanted to make sure everybody gave Kelly a kudos, hands up for design. This is not her first stamp set. This is just her first stamp and die set with us, Picket Studios. Not her first stamp set. I didn't want to make you think that. So you can get these, and they are in a bundle. So you can get the bundle where you get the 4x4, the 6x6, and the 6x6 die set, or you can get in a bundle just the 2 dies. Okay. I saw some people's orders today where they added all 3 of these separately, and they did not save 10%. So look at the bundles, guys. If there's something, that you're going to want more than one thing, you might want to go peruse the bundles before you add to cart. Or sometimes I add things to cart and then I go back and, oh, I appreciate you don't. Yes. Now they're not connected together. You're right. They're not. Yes. So, anyway, I like to go and as I'm shopping, I put things in my cart and then I go back and edit it down. So make sure you look at the buy it all bundles because you get 10% off. And if that bundle adds up to $50, you get a free gift. So Kelly's beautiful stamp set. And then we have Christmas Wishes, which is a huge 6x6. And this is one of mine. And it repeats Merry Christmas, fa la la la, The Grinch, Let's Be Jolly, Cookies and Milk, Santa Claus, Silent Night, Frosty the Snowman, Jingle Bells, Mrs. Claus, Chestnuts Roasting, Rudolph, Holly Jolly, 2 Turtle Doves, Jolly Old Elf. And then it starts repeating again with Merry Christmas. So this is a really fun, some of it is in print and some of it is in cursive. It's a beautiful stamp. Okay, and then I've already showed you guys the one card. So here's the No One Else Like You. And he is a huge, but he fits on an A2. Y'all saw that. Whenever I do huge designs, I make sure they fit on an A2. Okay. And I thought it was so funny because you see, I like big sentiments as well. But when I'm designing a card for myself, I always like to have the image, like a nice big image, but I have to put a sentiment at the bottom of it. Because I don't know, for some reason in my head, if I don't anchor that illustration on top of the sentiment, I feel like it's just kind of flying around my card. So a lot of times you'll see that when I do a stamp set this large, I'll also make sure there's 1 or even 2 stamp sentiments that are large and also almost as wide, if not a little bit wider than the actual illustration. Because to me, that's a great way of making a card. I mean, literally 1 sentiment and you colored it. And she did use, this is also one of our new foiling backgrounds, which I see she added ink to it. So this one does have a die as well. This is No One Else Like You. And again, you get this in a bundle, guys. Okay. Look at the bundles because they do save you 10%. Then I'm going to admit it. I already told you. So I love all the sets, but I love little scenes. I love making little scene cards. I don't do it as often as I would like because they take time, right? But these little girls are called Merry Christmas Friends. So there are one, two, three, four, five, six of them. Hello, Deborah. So you'll see this little friend has a fox hat on. Isn't he so cute? And then she's holding a little fox. Here she's holding a present. And it doesn't, you can actually put her on, or any of them, these two for sure. If you wanted to, you could put them like they're ice skating because the shoes have little laces on them. And it could look like they are, ice skating instead of just standing there. So this is a beautiful little girl, and I like the way her face is very is kind of has like an Asian look feel to it. So you can have all different types of nationalities, and she's holding a beautiful present. And then here's a smaller one, and she's holding her sweet little bunny. And she's got bunny ears. And then this little girl looks so confused, so confused, but she has a hat on with a unicorn horn on the front. Then we have this little girl. She's beautiful. She looks like she actually might be ice skating too, but they can do whatever you want them to do. And she's got this skirt and this lovely, looks like a fur scarf around her neck. And I love her little pom-poms. And then here, this little girl reminds me of someone that's French. She's got a little puppy dog, and she's got this beautiful little beret on, and she's got a gorgeous little dress and a hat and a little scarf. But these don't have to just be for Christmas. I mean, they're obviously winter, but this little girl right here, this one, I would say you could probably use her or these two all year round. Definitely, because they don't necessarily have to be winter or Christmas. You can maybe get away with this one too. I would say this one, these three are definitely like Christmas, winter, but the other ones I would use for spring or fall cards. Yeah, ooh, fall also. They all would work for fall. And they do have dies because there's no way we could cut all that beautifulness out without dies for this. So they do have dies. And there is also a bundle including these as well. And if you like, I already showed you the card that Sandra did, but I'm going to show you again. See how they're perfectly sized for scenes. So there's my pointer finger. So she's about a little bit, she's almost like 3 inches. No, not really. Yeah, about 3 inches, probably tall. So they fit perfectly in front of the fireplace or in front of any other little scenery dies that you might happen to have. Okay, and then we have, I showed you guys the Joël Noel. Yes. So we have the dies for it. So it's Joël Noel, and they have these little beautiful Christmas trees. Merry Christmas. Eat, drink, and be merry. Holly jolly Christmas. And they have the coordinating dies. And like I said, I am not one to tell someone they absolutely need the dies. But this one is going to be really tricky to cut out because it goes from print and then it goes into cursive, and you got this long N and you got the fancy S and the C. So I don't know. This one I felt had to have a die. So this is called Another Joël Noel. Now we do have a previous stamp that's called Joël Noel, and it's a 6x6, and it also has dies. So we have that. And then I'm kind of getting confused with what I talked about between the stamps. I'm going to just show you again. So here we have Stocking Full of Coal. So this is the stamp that I told you I'm bringing with me because I want to play around with that Santa's beautiful beard. So this does not have dies. It comes with a really nice size stocking, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sentiments. That's a lot. That's a lot. So this is beautiful. Really, really fun. This would be great to stamp and let kids color, because kids can color this. Very simple. I could see a kid making Christmas cards with this because it's a simple coloring. It's not like over the top where you'd have to help them along. I might have to do that with my grandkids. Oh, and look, they have sweet little buttons. I love old time Christmas. So this is called Stocking Full of Coal. And here's that card that Sandra. It doesn't have a name on the back. And I think Brenda put her name on the back of her cards, and I don't think Sandra did. So this must be from Sandra. Okay, then here we are again with the bear. This is what the stamp looks like. And it has 4 little sentiments. So you want to call them bear or a reindeer or a bear reindeer, whatever you want to call them is fine with me. And then here you have the coordinating dies. So there are dies for all of the sentiments as well as the energy. So this is also in a bundle if you want both. And this is called Merry Christmas to You. Okay, then we have, do I have a card of this? This is called Macaroons Are Meant to Help. If you've ever been on one of my lives before or you know me, I think cake is one of the most wonderful things in the entire world. Bear reindeer, yeah. I love cake. And to me, macaroons are so close to cake that they just make everything better, right? And this doesn't have to be Christmas, okay? I thought it went well with our Christmas release, so I went ahead and added it here, but it does not have to be Christmas. Actually, the sentiments are not even Christmas. The sentiments say, stress is dessert spelled backwards, so cookies are meant to help us relax. See? Isn't that fun? Yes, so cookies help everything. Yes, she did. She added, so what she did, if you look here, she drew in, well, actually, she drew in some different eyes on the bear, but you don't have to feel like you have to do that. She was just having fun, but it's the same thing. Yes, I'm all about cake, Kathy. So here, guys, it comes with the imagery, the illustrations, as well as 4 sentiments. I can't wait to color this bow. Anything with a bow gets me. Yes, there you go. Maroons. Macaroons make everything better. Okay, then are we done with stamps and dies? We're done with stamps and dies. So let me show you the standalones. So here, last year, we released a fence post. I'm sorry, guys. A lamp post, like one of the old-fashioned ones. So I wanted to come out with this could be a fence and a gate, or you could actually use this along with your fireplace, okay? And you could use this as the grate in front of your fireplace, or you could actually put this little door right here on the side of it, and it would look like the gate or the grate was opening and closing on your fireplace. Super, super fun. And they go wonderful with a lot of the matching dies, like with the Merry Christmas Friends. They look really good. Well, I'm from South Louisiana. Happy on the home front. So my Joelle with the final R being so subtle that you almost don't hear it. Okay, well, that's cool. Thank you for telling me that. So here is the fun. And when this die here it's 2 dies. Actually, it's 3 dies. So you have a shadow die. Then you have the inner fireplace die. And it cuts out these pieces right here. So you can put them back in if you like. Then you have a little fire. So this is actually I originally designed this to be it was meant to be a gate with a fence where you could put the gate down and then put fencing on either side, because you can see that you can attach the gate right here. However, you can also use this right here as a grating across the fireplace. And I think these are in a bundle as well. Okay, and then we have one more standalone die. Now, remember what I just said about cake? I have been waiting for this to come out. Been playing around with it for a while. And then when Kelly's like, oh, I'm going to do cupcakes. I'm like, oh, you can do cupcakes? Well, if she does cupcakes, I'm going to have to release my fancy cake stand. Because, I'm going to say it, being a Southern girl, I use a cake stand. I do, even in my own kitchen. I don't, if I'm going to my in-laws or something, or for Christmas or whatever, I'm bringing my fancy glass cake stand. That's just the way I was taught. Now if I'm bringing cupcakes, I am going to go get a plastic cupcake holder, because that would just be crazy. But I do like fancy cake stands. So what I did with this one is the bottom right here of this die does not cut. Okay. And I did that on purpose because I wanted you to take this cake stand, and be able to make it as tall as you like. So when you cut this piece right here, the bottom portion is flat. It actually is not going to cut. So what that means is you are the one that determines how tall your top of your cake stand is going to be. So if you wanted it, to be 2 inches taller, if you wanted this, if you didn't even want to use the bottom of this and you wanted to make it like a cover on a cheese plate, you could just extend this down lower and then you just whack it off at the bottom with however long you want it to be. And then of course it does have the base. Now you can also turn this base over, guys, and use it for different things. I actually use my base. It turns up my own cake plate, turns upside down, and I can put fruit in it. All right, here we go. And then at the bottom, this is a cake die. It cuts out the cake and it cuts out little layers. Very easy to do. And then here you have a shadow for your cake. Thank you. Happy on the home front. Yes. All right, so I haven't been able to play with this one yet, but if you look at the cupcake, so in proportion to the cupcake, you can see that the cupcake does fit here. Now you might have to make it a little bit longer, right, than what it shows here, but that's okay. That's why you want to show you guys, I don't know, are y'all understanding what I'm saying when I say that it's flat at the bottom? I don't know, when I say flat, you hear my Southern accent. It's really, I'll just open it all the way. So what I did is, and I do this a lot with a lot of my dies. If I want them to be, for us to be able to have them whatever length or height that we want them to be, I will make this edge flat. Okay, this edge does not cut, which means that when you die cut this, you think I'd have, oh, okay. So here's this. So if I'm going to die cut this die, and I put it right here on my paper, okay? And then I die cut it. Only this part is going to die cut. All of this down here is still, hi, Ronnie. All of this down here is still going to be attached to the top, to the oh, I'm so like stumbling with my words. The bottom portion will not cut off. It can be as tall as you like it to be. Does that make sense? So what you would do is it would cut off, and right here it would extend down, and it would be as tall as the bottom of your piece of paper is. So if you wanted it to be taller, you would just move it higher on your paper, and you could even make it this tall. Or if you wanted it to be the right height of to fit perfectly on to whatever card you're making, you just put it at the bottom, and then it'll cut out perfectly for you. Isn't that fun? So yeah, I do that quite often because I feel like it gives us so much more freedom to play with our dies. And, to me, that's what it's all about, being able to play around, right? Okay, so this is called Fancy Cake Stand Die. And your macaroons also fit in this. They look great. Your macaroons look fabulous in here too. So does the cake that comes with it. So those are our standalone dies. Let's talk about, we do have 3 new splatter colors. Hi. How easy be made into a cloth? Shirley, I don't understand. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So here are our 3 new splatter colors. So what we call these paper splatters, and what it is it's splatter. It's already watered for you. All you do is literally, always should give it a little shake first. And you can shake it up and down because, now look, of course, it's going to give me trouble. So you just squeeze a little of it out onto whatever you're working with, and then put it back in. And you take your fan brush, which I don't have one in front of me, and you would dip your fan brush in it and then go flick, 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 or whatever brush you use. I use a fan brush. But this is color Liquid Hydrangea Blue. So it flicks. So you don't have to worry about getting out watercolors and watering them down. It's already ready for you. So this is the blue, Hydrangea Blue. And then put this right there. We also have Liquid Silver Locket, And we have liquid white snowflake. So the white and the silver and the gold we released last month are all metallic colors. The blue is going to be a flat blue when it dries. So you see it's already nice and watered down for you. Yeah, I love hydrangeas. So you see it's a beautiful like pearlescent white. And then the silver is just the perfect shade of metallic silver. Yeah, hold on guys, I'm just trying to open this. It's Nicole proof, not just child proof. And then here we have the silver. Oh, look at that color. Yeah. And what I love about it, you don't have to water them down. They're ready for you, right? Yes, she did. Ask me for silver. There you go. So last month we released brown, gold, red, and Christmas green. And this month we released a blue, hydrangea blue, a Christmas like snowflake white. Yes. And then this beautiful locket silver. And we will have more coming out. We won't release any in November or December, but in January, we'll have new colors coming out. All right, so you guys saw that? I'm going to throw this away. Because if I don't, it's going to be all over the place. Okay, you want to talk about foiling. Yay! All right, guys. I really got into some foiling, okay? really got into foiling for this release. I love foiling, and I love using, the Spellbinders machine and the Gemini hot press things. And I used to design those dies. It's been about 5 years. We're about 5. So we were about a year old. I was a little too early releasing them. My husband likes to tell me, or has told me, because they did okay, but then it kind of like died away, the Spellbinders machine, and then it came right back. They improved it upon their machine, and it came right back. And I just decided, instead of doing dies, I was going to do paper that we could use for pattern paper as well as foiling. Because I'm not ready to design, I'll be honest, I'm not really ready to design paper packs, but making this is super fun. So we have 4 new sets. So we have Snowflake Blizzard. Let me get mine. I don't want to open these because then I'm going to have 5 packs of them laying around my house. Let me get mine real quick. Okay. So I found this organizer. It's huge. On Amazon. It's by Art Bins. Guys, the lid itself, it's just huge. I just wanted something to put these in so they wouldn't get, worn out. It is a little big, yes. Your Gemini. Look, I have the Spellbinders one, and I like it. But what I just showed y'all something. Did you see that? Look, don't look at it. Jen's gonna fuss. She doesn't like it when I show you guys new things. All right, so here we have, this is the Snowflake Blizzard. Okay, so we have the insert. And then you're going, so I must have 2 packs of these. Okay, so you get 2 of each of these 6 designs. You get 2 of these snowflakes. And this is meant to use with toner foil, and you could use your laminator or your Mink machine. And those of you that bought Gina's Fuse machine, these work great through her machine as well. So a large snowflake background. These are all about snowflakes. And then a smaller one. And then we had, this is kind of a very like abstract looking snowflakes. And then we have that snowflake background that Brenda used with red, green, and blue Christmas card. Brenda, I'm so absolutely impressed with those colors. I don't know if I could pull off those colors. So we have, this is also, and then you have this gorgeous single snowflake. And one of the girls, I think it actually, anyway, one of the girls cut this open and cut it in circle and turn this into a shaker and then put two of the Merry Christmas friends on either side. Super, super cute. So this is the Snowflake Blizzard. Where's my... okay, I'm going to be honest. I do all the inserts and I design all the inserts. I keep my inserts because it takes me so long to make them that I'm like, we're keeping these inserts. I'm not going to make a label when I can just use my insert. So the one I just showed you was called Snowflake Blizzard, and it doesn't have to be just for Christmas. Next, I'm going to show you the Holiday Treasures. Okay, so this has 6 different designs, and you get 2 of each. Hi, Amy. So this is your front of it, and then you get 2 of this design where I think it was Hee-jung, wasn't it, that also cut circles into these 3 right here and first she ran it through her foil machine and then she cut circles into here and turned these 3 into shakers. Isn't that so cute? And then this one was very, very popular with the design team. I think we had like 10 cards that used this. And it's just holly leaves, just like little holly and leaves, but it's such a simple little background. It looks gorgeous in red. Then look at this Nutcracker. And if you bought the Nutcracker from us last year, we had a Nutcracker die that released very late in the Christmas season last year. Pull that Nutcracker die out and it looks amazing on this. Gosh, who did that one? I look at so many of their cards. I think it was Claudia. She's from Spain, but she lives in Italy. She pulled out the Nutcracker die from last year and put a beautiful Nutcracker on here. It's really pretty. So, and these are called Christmas Treasures. And then you have just some very simple little Christmas balls. Super fun. And look at this one. Gorgeous. It comes out so, so pretty. And Brenda used this on her card, if I can remember. Remember the card I told you that you couldn't? Oh, look. Not Sandra. Okay, Brenda did this card. You see how she used it in red on that beautiful, with those illustrations. It's just such a simple little touch of a background, and it's just gorgeous to have foil on a card. Here, this one here, Sandra, you see right here with her Christmas trees. That's what she used here. So she used just a touch of it, like pattern paper. And yes, there you go, Amber. And they work great with the Mink machine. So you can see that she used the new Christmas green and created a little panel. So that's part of the reason why I'm super excited about our foiling is it's not just for die cutting. You can also use it for pattern paper, which I'm sure you can do with other companies as well. I'm just super happy. I'm just happy to have them in our line. How about that? So those are the Holiday Treasures. Next, I'm going to show you Holy Night, which again came out. Hee-jung did an amazing card with Holy Night. So this is more of your religion, Christmas, Holy Night. It looks like this. So you get 2 of 6 designs. So here's the first one. It's beautiful angels. And you can use different color foils on here. If you wanted one angel to be in silver and the other one to be in gold, you can very easily do that. You just cut silver foil that fits just right here, run it through, rip it off, put a piece of gold on this one, run it through, rip it off, and then you can even do the little baby Jesus in a different color foil as well. Super easy. All right, so you get 2 of those. I must have 2 packs here. Then here is another nativity scene, and Yuji or Emily, I don't remember which one. You can see here, she actually used our coffee. Is it called coffee? Brown. It's not called coffee. She used our brown foil on here. And look, you can foil these one color and then the cow a different one. And you can make your star up here like bright gold if you wanted to, or silver, and then use these other ones for stars. You put a sentiment on it, guys, and it's done. You don't have to worry about it. So easy. And that's what I wanted these cards to be. Like an easy fun. And here's another one. And like I said, you could literally run brown down here if you wanted to make it look like sand. And if you wanted to, you could run it through again to make it green trees. You could run different color foils with the stars, all kind of fun stuff. So you get 2 of those. This is the one Hee-jung used. And she made a gatefold card with this, and she used this paper with it, the Stars of Christmas, this green right here. This is a gorgeous pack. And she used this nativity scene with it. Very pretty. Then we have another nativity scene. I wanted everyone to have whichever ones that they liked. And again, here are the 3 wise men. So you could definitely use 3 different color foils on that. Yes, these were super fun to make. I really enjoyed making these cards and designing them so they would be something extra for us to put on our Christmas cards. Jen and I were talking just the other day. These are called seasonal greetings. And we were talking the other day that that's one thing that we love about Christmas and, well, yeah, about Halloween, that you can be as tacky as you want, right? Well, Christmas is the same thing, if you ask me. You can be as tacky as you want for Christmas and get away with it, right? This is called seasonal greetings. So this is the one that has all the different sayings on it. So here you're going to get 2 of this large that says Holly Jolly, and you would just run it through. You get 2 of those. You get 2 of these that say Merry Christmas. And if you notice how they use them, here, Sandra cut it apart. She ran it through with red, and then she used it almost like a big heading at the top of her card. Isn't that fun? I thought that was interesting. And then she also did this one, but she must have used both of her cards, right? And here she just ran it through the foiling, and she colored up some holly that she had and stuck it on there. You could even, if you had pattern paper already that had hollies on it, cut those hollies out, or even a Christmas tree next to that would be good, or just some splatter or sequins. These so simple cards, very fun. So there's that. So there's Holly Jolly, Merry Christmas. You get 2 of those. Then you get 2 of these, the repeated background that I showed you that I made into a stamp, right? So it repeats, and that's and I made it where, well, they cut where you can use it as a card front. Here, the most wonderful time of the year. Isn't that cute? And guys, I would run this one color, the same. I would put the top and the bottom layers, same colors. And then Wonderful, I'd pull out a 3rd color and foil Wonderful with not a 3rd color, a 2nd color. Just give it some pop. And then we have May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. And Sandra sent me this card. Now, her card, I think, is a 5x7, but this is an A2. So you don't have to make it into a 5x7. These are A2 cards. And, of course, you can cut them down. Oh, that's not even the right one. This is the right one. So this says, May your days be merry and bright. And this one says, Eat, drink, and be merry. So Miss L says, had a problem communicating. I have the tin soldier from last year. Already have a card in mind with that background stamp and my die. Well done, Nicole, every time. Thank you, guys. So sweet. Thank you so much. Because, it is nice to hear that you guys like the things that I designed for you. Now, we also had some from, I'm not going to go over them, but we did have some more from last month. If you didn't get to see them, we have a rustic Christmas one. We have one that is about Christmas treats. So I think we released 4 others, or 2 or 3 others last month. I don't remember. So that's all the A2 card front. So there's 4 new packs. And then, so there are seasonal greetings, snowflake blizzard, and holiday treasures. And there is another one, but there it is. How could I forget? Holy Night. All set for whatever you want to do for your Christmas cards. Okay, then we have the 8.5 by 11 toner foiling paper. Now, before we get started on this, I want you guys to think of this as two things. You could use this as pattern paper, or you can foil this, okay? So I will show you what they look like. So here we have Stars of Christmas, and these are 8.5 by 11 packs, and you get 3 designs. Sorry. So look at this green. Oh, guys, I know it's my design and I shouldn't say this, but it is gorgeous. This is what Heejung did with one of the cards from Holy Night. It's kind of like holy moly kind of card. Just gorgeous. You have to go look at it. So it's going to be on the page with Holy Night paper pack, and it'll also be on Stars of Christmas on those categories. And then, I don't remember where else. Look at this beautiful traditional Christmas red. Isn't that gorgeous? And you would just, if you want, cut them down and make 4 panels to your A2. And then you have this gorgeous gold brown, and it looks beautiful on the screen. So you get 2 of each. So you get 2 yellows. So you can technically make 8 cards out each. So what is 8 times 3 is 24. So you can make 24 cards out of 1 pack. So this is Stars of Christmas. All right. And then we have Bright Grunge. I love these colors for Christmas. Yes, I love, love, love these colors. So right here, let me show you these. So again, they're 8.5 by 11. So if you are into those fun colors at Christmas time, this is all for you. But guys, this doesn't just have to be for Christmas. Look for snowflakes. Oh, I don't even do purple. Purple is not my friend. Like, I'm just not a purple girl. Oh, I love everything. Thank you, guys. Just so sweet. Look at this. I mean, it's just like this beautiful turquoise, aqua, purple, black. I mean, it's not cheetah, okay? It's not like an animal print. It's not. It actually is, it's a print from something I made a long time ago, and I thought it would be super fun to make into pattern paper for our foiling. So you get 2 pieces of this fun bluish color, and then I had to do green because, green's my favorite color. Holly, I'm going to talk about that. So Holly's question is, so if you foil these large colorful papers, is all that color covered up by the foil? Yes. So if you took this and you cut it and you took just one of these cards and fed it, put the foil on it and fed it through your laminator or Mink machine or fuse, you would peel it off and the whole thing would be covered with foil. These are meant for you to use the trash portion of your foil, meaning when you run, where's a quick one? Oh wait, hold on. I have these. I don't have this made for this, but I have them made for, oh look, there's that. It's a Wonderful Time of Year. And that one, so see here, oh, you can't really see that one. Okay, let me show you this. So this was the original print from a Christmas tree from last month. And you've pulled this off and you have that little foil piece, right? The trash is like plastic, but it has foil left on it. So what I decided to do is to make cards or make panels, foiling panels for us to put your leftover pieces on. And then you run it through, and when you peel it off, you're going to see this part peeking through whatever foil was taken off from the original card. Does that make sense? I make larger cards. So yes. So again, I'll show you again. So this was from a Halloween pack. So this was the original, right? I ran it through with green on the bats. And then I took another paper pack that we have that's called Toil and Trouble. And I took the piece that I pulled off of this, I put it on top of that and ran it through again. Yes, like a blank canvas. Yes, exactly. So it's meant to be used with your trash. And I know people like, Nicole, trash, you're trying to, yes, I want you to use your foiling trash. Absolutely. Here's one also that was made with the foiling trash. I don't know where the front of this card is. This one I colored with Copics, the first one. And here is another one that I used plaid. And then this was the leftover piece that I put on top of one of our foiling papers. It really is, Amy. It's fun. And I need to do more of a demo with that. If you go back and watch last month's live, I did talk about it for a while, but I can come back and do it again. So here, look at this one. Pink and purple, just so pretty. And then the gorgeous green. So this is called Bright Grunge. And guys, let me show you how I'm storing this, because you need to store this separate, in my opinion, from the rest of your paper, because you don't want to mess up the edges. Okay, so I had these little plastic pockets. I don't know where I got them from, but they're meant, I'm assuming they're meant for legal for like documents and stuff, but they protect this paper because it is a glossy finish. It has to be, that's right, Bo. It has to be a glossy finish for it to work with the foil. So what I did is I put all them in here, and this is how I labeled it. I kept my insert, and then I have 2 packs of it, so I put another insert on the back of it, so that way no matter which way I pull it out, I know the name of it. I don't know. I kind of like I like using the packaging for my labels instead of having to go back and make packaging and make labels to put on things. So I'm keeping mine in separate from the rest of my cardstock, so I don't bend the edges. Okay, this is my favorite one. And they're all my favorite, but this is gorgeous. This is just so pretty. And soon we're going to come out with one. Well, Jen always gets mad when I tell you how, but we'll have more of these coming out soon. So this is called Textures of Wood, Greens and Yellows. Look at that. Basically, it's like a piece of wood that has been dyed in different shades of green. I love this. Just so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. You get 2 of that one. And then here's another one. This is more brown showing through. You can imagine, you can just use this for pattern paper if you like. And then here's another version. So you get 2 of 3 designs. And this is called Textures of Wood. If you have little boys, I can see using this actually on a scrapbook page or just as pattern paper, because it's so much prettier than, pattern paper is beautiful, but this just has that nice sheen on it that gives it that extra pop that we like. All right, and then almost finished. We have Christmas glitter. Now, Matt was like, Nicole, why are we going to sell paper that looks like glitter? Don't they have actual glitter paper? And I'm like, yes, of course they have glitter paper, but that doesn't mean that we can't make our own pattern paper that looks like glitter. So this is called Christmas glitter. It is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, so stinking pretty. Just nice and flush. And if you want to send a card to a soldier, you can't use anything with glitter on it. This could take the place. Nice and shiny. So you get 2 pieces of that one. Then you get 2 of this red, and it is glitter, but it also looks like, honestly, almost looks like a night sky that's red or a galaxy. It's just so super, super pretty. And then you have this gorgeous one that has beautiful lights, green lights. Yep, paper won't shed, and you get 2 of these. So again, each one of these can be cut however you want it to be cut into A2 card fronts. So each panel makes 4, and you get 6 pieces. So you'll end up with lots and lots of card fronts from one pack, and keep your insert instead of making a label. Okay, now the only thing I have left to show you are the 3 foils that we came out with this month. Mine do not have the names on them. So Jen, you're going to have to help me out, babe. So this is a gorgeous green, perfect Christmas color. Perfect Christmas green. I don't know what I called it though. Maybe when Jen or Charlene, can you drop in and tell us what I named this color? Now, I keep mine on the rolls. And you see this is something I bought off Amazon. This is meant to be put around a spool of thread. And they're super cheap, but it also keeps your foil from unrolling. And then you can just stick it. You don't have to worry about it getting messed up. Here's that gorgeous turquoise one that have these little stars on it. How do I figure out what's in the October Buy It All bundle? It'll say, we'll go to the latest release page. And when you click on latest releases, you're gonna see all the new products, and then it's gonna start showing you Buy It All bundles. Okay, so the page opens up and it has the individual products to click on first, and then under those individual products, you will see the Buy It All bundles. And then after those Buy It All bundles, you will see September's products, and then under that you'll see the Buy It All bundle. So go to the latest release page. Yeah, this is a gorgeous, and I can tell you, when Simon Says Stamp sold out of it, and my mother-in-law told me she doesn't know if we're going to make it through the year with this color. So pretty, and it foils really well too. Sometimes when you have these foils that, because you can see, technically this is the foil right here. Okay, that's why whenever you're using foiling, you always put the ugly side face down on your card, because this that we're touching, see what I'm touching right here, is nothing but a piece of plastic. And all they did was lay the foil upside down, pretty side facing up, so that way the ugly side of the foil sticks to the card and you see the pretty side face up. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we figured out a way to use all that foil. And then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous blue, which I can tell you Brenda used. I might need to send, Brenda, did you use the whole roll? Because she used this on many, many of her cards. Oh yeah, that is a good idea, Charlene. Look how pretty it is. So 2 blues and a green, and these sell for $6.99. Hey, Matt. I don't remember how many feet are on them. We're going to have to look at the website for that. Okay. Oh, embellishments. Oh, how did I forget? You guys are just... Okay, embellishments, and then we're done. All right, so we have Nostalgic Times. Okay, this one came out so good. So good. It's gorgeous. Look at that. They're like aqua and mint with these gorgeous, large Christmas tree sequins. And these I had custom made, as well as these little white snowflakes. I had those custom made too. So pretty. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. This would make a card all of in itself. Make a shaker with this, put a sentiment on top of it. Anyone would love this. Yeah, and this is called Nostalgic Times. Then we have one embellishment jar. I don't know if this one, and then we have 3 compacts. So this is called the Winter Blues. This came out really pretty because it actually is very similar, almost spot on, which I did not do on purpose. It just was an accident. I knew we had gold blue foil coming out, but the perfectly matching of colors, total accident. I'm not gonna lie. Right here, you'll see that they are different shades of blue. So there's a little bit of silver in there. There's some gunite in there, but you put them next to all those blues and it looks like a beautiful winter sky. So pretty. And again, this is called the Winter Blues. And then we have this one, which I love, and it's called Holiday Stockings. So this is a really fun one for the, yes. So the foil is $6. I think it's $6.99 or $5.99, sorry. And it's 6 inches wide and 9 feet long. Thank you, Jen. So here, this is a super fun one. So it has green sequins, clear sequins, clay snowflakes, and then cute little clay stocking. Aren't they cute? So cute, so cute. Someone did a card with this one, and they used one of our larger bow dies from last month. So pretty. And then this is the last one, and this is called Vintage Christmas. This is the perfect vintage Christmas color. They really, she's trying to find the Buy It All, Charlene. She can't find the Buy It Alls. you know, the it's on the latest release page underneath. Like you'll have the individual products listed, and then 2 or 3 pages after that, you'll have the individual buy it all collections that they get a discount for buying those. So here is a great vintage Christmas. This is actually, we ran out of this one and I was so upset. I wanted to make this one a jar, but this is like, it's a matte. I can't even think of the name. It's not platinum, but it's a little bit more tan than platinum. You actually don't, this is a really hard sequence to find. That's why I was upset when we used the last of them, because you just never know if I can get another color back again. And then you have, so it's matte, taupish colors. Then you have metallic reds, and then you have metallic holographic, greens. And it just gives that perfect little, oh, there you go. Now you can see it. It does, Carol. If you bought the Buy It All October bundle, that has every single product that I've shown tonight in that bundle. So don't buy it separate. When we say buy it all, it has a blue picture. It's a blue picture, but everything's not listed underneath it. It tells you how many items you're going to receive. So everything that I've shown tonight, if you buy it all, you get a 15% discount, free shipping, and a free gift. Actually, and I think my mother-in-law even throws in a second free gift because she gets so excited when someone buys buy it all and buys the whole collection. So yeah, no, don't buy anything extra. When it says October bundle and it's all of it, you don't need to buy anything else. That will give you everything. Yes, the blue circle. Yes. Okay, guys, do y'all have any questions? I do want to come on and do another live this week or next week, because I want to show you some more things with the foils. But I probably will come back next week when I have some cards made. You're welcome, Carola. Because I'm going on a little retreat with my friends this week and my sister. So I plan on bringing my mink and my foils and foiling away and making lots of cards and coloring. That's the only thing I think I'm going to do, color and do foil cards. So thank you for sticking around with me so long. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys saw something that inspires you. Even if you don't purchase anything, I do appreciate you coming and spending time with us. So again, have a great evening. Remember, Matt said that if you sign up for the text messages, you do get a $10 coupon. And Charlene will be live this Thursday. Ooh, awesome, Charlene. We can have a little show while we're doing our crafts. So my sister has a second home in Mississippi, and it's gorgeous. So she's she's a crafter also, my sister. So this is the second time that we've gone, and basically we just take over her whole house and sit around and craft and laugh and giggle, and there could be some wine involved and beer and stuff. You never know. It's cookies, cake. All right. Well, thank you guys. Have an amazing evening, and I hope you make beautiful Christmas cards. Bye-bye.